Now, according to the United Nations, the Sudan conflict has displaced over 13 million people. So the civil war between the army and the paramilitary rapid support forces enters into its third year. Britain has announced that it will provide about $158 million more in terms of aid to people in Sudan as it faces the worst humanitarian crisis on record. The United Kingdom is hosting a conference in London to address the civil war in Sudan. The conference aims to unite the international community in finding a pathway to end the suffering and international response to the crisis. The UK Foreign Minister David Lammy has also emphasized that a stable Sudan is crucial for regional and national security. The satellite imagery has captured shows the devastating scenes of destruction and humanitarian crisis in Sudan's North Darfur region. Satellite photos have revealed the burning structures in the ZamZam camp, which houses hundreds of thousands of people. The Sudanese paramilitary rapid support forces seized control of the camp, claiming that it was being used by mercenary factions. The ZamZam camp, along with the nearby Abu Shok camp, hosts about 700,000 people who have been displaced in the Sudanese war. Now, according to reports, the assault destroyed shelters, markets and healthcare facilities. The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has called for an immediate end to the flow of weapons and ammunition into Sudan, which he believes is fueling the brutal war between the Sudanese armed forces and the rapid support forces. Now, Antonio Guterres has further warned that the people of Sudan are being trapped in a nightmare of violence, hunger, disease and displacement. The United Nations says that the civil war resulted in approximately 13 million displaced people, as fighting continues to grind on into the third year.
Today, our estimate, supported by the figures, indicates that approximately 13 million people have been displaced by the conflict in Sudan. Inside Sudan, this number is estimated at 8.5 million internally displaced persons. This means that 1 in 3 people is an internally displaced person within Sudan today.
The United Nations says that nearly about 70,000 Sudanese refugees have reached Uganda, bringing the total housed to the country to about 1.8 million. The situation in Sudan is dire, with the United Nations World Food Programme warning that decreasing global funding is exacerbating the hunger crisis. And according to the WFP, nearly about 8 million people are at risk of extreme hunger or starvation. And it's claimed that it faces a 40% slump in donations in 2025 compared to last year. WFP claims that famine-like conditions have been reported in at least about 5 locations in Sudan, including in the displacement camps in Darfur.
2 years since the onset of the war, Sudan has now become the world's largest hunger crisis. Nearly half the population are acutely food insecure. Famine has taken hold in parts of Darfur and is spreading. In order to turn the tide, WFP needs access in order to reach people that have been isolated by the conflict, and we also need funding.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.